Hey guys, welcome to a tutorial on how to create a cave. So this is caves are used in a variety of games to make like cool little places, or if you're doing something like me for Nature Walk, add like more diversity and ways to get around. Caves are really immersive if you make them right, and I'm going to teach you how to make pretty nice caves. Obviously, I can't spend too long on this tutorial because it would just keep dragging on and on. So here's a good starter block we can do. So go ahead and just copy this, and I'm using F3X, so you can use any kind of tools you want because it does not really matter. Let's make this a bit wider and like this as well. So first you want to start with a base for your cave, and you probably want to make it twirl around and stuff, and go to different heights or whatever you guys like. This is pretty much up to you guys. Let's actually make this float a little bit. Go ahead and C-frame this real quick. I'm not going to do the perfect job, but you guys can do whatever kind of accuracy you want. Alright, so that's basically the basics of starting off a cave, as you decide what the path you want to do and the different variations and heights and rotations of it and such. So next thing you want to do is, how do I want to make my blocks for the cave? So basically what I'm talking about is, how do you want the sides and the walls of the cave to be? I recommend that you use the same width, height, and length for your squares around the cave too. And just remember that it is going to make your path slightly smaller, and you're going to have to do quite a bit of C-framing. And you can always copy and paste, but I don't recommend that because people will notice it easily, and it really lowers the quality of your cave. It's much easier to use much bigger blocks for this, but for this tutorial, why not copy and paste, since I'm just going to make something quick here. So just go ahead and do that. And if you are going to copy and paste, like I'm doing right now, I recommend you rotate these each time and then flip them around. That way they still look like they vary a bit. And see, you really can't tell too much of a difference now. Well, you still can, but... Alright, so just go ahead and do that. And flip these around until you have a nice height on your cave. And again, you can make this a really tight cave or whatever you guys want. It's completely up to you. Let's flip this around again. Alright, cool. So next we'll make the ceiling for the cave. And I shouldn't have done that, oh well. And another thing you want to do with your cave as well is you do not want it to be just a basic, boring cave. Maybe add some like minerals to it, some glowing rocks, unless you just want it to be realistic. Maybe add some torches, stuff going inside the cave. You know, stuff like that, stuff to spice up the environment. And usually when you make a cave that's fairly big, you're going to get darkness inside, so you're going to have to add dynamic lights anyway, otherwise you can't really see, which is going to be a problem for players. Alright, so let's go ahead and make this real quick. Make sure that's lined up correctly. Ooh, that slope is too great. Okay, let's put this up a little bit more. Hopefully this is the right one. Looks about right, and then let's go ahead and do that again. Alright, so now we have a pretty nice cave. As you can see, we cannot see anything inside there. So what we're going to do to fix that problem real quick is just grab a random block or whatever you'd like and just add a dynamic light to it and just shove it inside there. That way you can see for now. And turn up the brightness to max and just put it in there. That way you can see what you're doing. Alright, so to spice up this cave, let me go to action real quick. Alright, we're on 4 minutes. So to spice up this cave, what I recommend doing is add some more detail to it if you want. As you can see, the slope's kind of weird. And so what we're going to do for that is we're going to... Actually, no. We're going to take a block. Well, that's what I planned on doing anyway. Actually, let's make this 2 by 2 by 2. And we're going to make some like glowing ores and stuff. So let's change this to a sphere. And make this red. Add a dynamic light. It doesn't have to be awfully bright. Let's just go ahead and make a bunch of these. Of a variety of colors. Alright, so now that we made our little rocks, we're going to go ahead and place these inside the cave. As you can see, this adds a really cool effect to it. And again, customize the kind of colors you want and such. And I probably recommend you make these a little bit brighter. We're just going to put random colors everywhere to really spice up this cave and how it looks. So this is going to be like a rich, glowing mineral type cave too, which is going to look pretty sweet. Obviously, it is going to be really dark because these lights are not very bright. But we can still see inside if we have these lights in them. So go ahead and put these in here and just continue on with that. And again, use your own imagination. Do whatever you guys like, and it'll be pretty sweet looking, that's for sure. I'm probably going to add a lot more than this, more density. Anyways, get on to that. Alright, so we just got done putting lights in our cave, and look at how sweet this looks. And let's go ahead and actually close off the back so we can get that real kind of cool cinematic effect that these lights create. Go ahead and copy and paste these. Don't really care what's going on besides getting this done. Alright, so now that we have that, obviously make this better quality. Go ahead and go to test and play. And let's go ahead. Ooh, there goes the base plate. So you can see we have a pretty sweet cave. So we're going to go ahead and walk over here. And you can see all my lights right there. So let's go ahead and first person. We'll also go in third person. And just look at how sweet this is. And then you have the outside. And you walk through here. You can obviously see kind of well. Not awfully well, though. There's just enough light to get by. Which is plenty, in a way. So let's go ahead and go in third person. As you can see, the dynamic lights affect your player. And they kind of mix with your player. So if I walk over here, all the lights are mixing into me. And this is just pretty sweet. I really like using dynamic lights, especially in dark environments or clubs and stuff. It's pretty awesome, guys. Anyways, make sure to like this video if you liked the tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment, and let me know what other tutorials you guys like next. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, go ahead and leave a comment or just message me or something like that. I'll likely respond. That's pretty much it, and I hope this helped you guys out, and make sure to make some great stuff, and hopefully you can make a game in the future. Be pretty freaking awesome. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining me today. We're going out.